Family calls for justice for brother killed in road accident, drug dealer sentenced behind his back, and 2 charged with murder. News in Depth begins now. Thanks for tuning into tonight's edition of News in Depth. I'm Eva Wharton. First up, a quarantine family seeking justice 1 year after their brother was killed in an accident.
1 year after the tragic death of 22-year-old Devon Dean, his family is yet to receive justice. Dean's sudden and unfortunate demise has left a hole in their hearts, and to make matters worse for this grieving family is the fact that the minibus driver responsible for his death has been allowed to roam the streets free even before he was laid to rest. Speaking to this newscast, his elder sister, Nikita Longti, explained that the minibus driver who is responsible for her brother's death has not even given them an apology, but instead has displayed nothing but arrogance.
Since then, we haven't gotten any justice. We don't know what's going on in the matter. No one is telling us anything. And I'm calling on the Commissioner of Police right now because I notice he has been doing a very good job. So I'm calling on him, seeking his help so that we can get some justice in this matter and finally get closure with my brother's case.
Dean was a feeler table operator at the Albion Estate. He was returning from an event on his motorcycle when the minibus driver collided with him. Longti added that the driver was never charged and they are unaware of the reason. She also stated that senior ranks in B Division insulted herself and other relatives after they were consistently inquiring about any possible progress into the matter.
The police has been unfair to us so far, and I believe that the matter has not been properly investigated.
The minibus driver was administered a breathalyzer test which reflected that he was over the legal limit. He was subsequently released from police custody after 72 hours. Contact was made with Acting Commander of B Division, Kevin Adonis, and he has arranged a meeting with the family later this week to look into their...
More news after the break.
Extra beer is the beer to drink. Grab one now, grab one now. Drink extra beer and come to your senses.
Enjoy a great extra Pilsner beer, now available in regular and light. Taste real smooth with no hangover. It's the perfect beer, according to Drinkers Review.
Me drink beer in a real life.
Distributed by the wholesale distributors in the stockbroke market. Telephone 683-9500. Extra beer is also found in supermarkets and stores nationwide. It's the perfect beer.
Hey, looky there. Let me go techie boots.
Boots? No, man. I ain't gonna get locked up teeth in a big stinky 30-second boots. Plus, it can be more cheaper online. And don't get my favorite color, pink. Let me go on.
Online shopping. Cheaper, faster, better. Pass back.
The Portmore Turf Club will come alive on Sunday, October 2nd with the best of the best President's Cup horse race meeting. The event promises to be a scorcher and will see top horses and jockeys competing for over $9 million in cash and prizes. The feature event will be a clash of A and low horses, including Score Even, Just Call Me Boss, CP Got Even, and King's Knight, taking on the Guyana Cup and President's Cup champion Princess She's Not for a top purse of $1.5 million. The men's sporting race will be a clash of the D3 and Lower Maiden and E3 lower horses, battling for a top purse of $800,000 in another thriller. 8 races, the country's best thoroughbreds on show at the Portmore Turf Club on Sunday, October 2nd for the best of the best President's Cup.
Thanks for staying with us. Notorious drug dealer Barry Datram was sentenced behind his back and fined more than $160 million.
Even as the whereabouts of self-confessed drug dealer Barry Datram remain unknown, he was slapped with a 5-year prison sentence in order to pay over $168 million after he was found guilty of drug trafficking charges. His reputed wife Anjani Budnarain and the 2 other co-accused, Kelvin Charan and Trevor Gavaya, were freed of the charges. Magistrate Judy Lashman handed down the sentence this afternoon in the Georgetown Magistrates Court, hours after she found Datram guilty. Datram's attorney, Glenn Anuman, pulled out from the case after Datram was a no-show on the date the magistrate was scheduled to make a ruling on whether Datram and his co-accused would have to lead a defense or be freed of the drug trafficking charges. His attorney at the time, Glenn Anuman, told this newscast that he felt betrayed of his client's action. It was back in April last year when Kanu made the bust of some 284 pounds of cocaine at Datram's home in Diamond. Dataram was not about to give up without a fight, and he came out with some sweeping allegations against Kano officials. An inquiry was launched into the damning allegations, which later revealed that those allegations were baseless. There are reports that Dataram may have skipped the country on a local charter to neighboring Suriname. But so far, local law enforcement agents are checking all possible leads to bring him to justice. You would recall that Dataram is also wanted in the U.S. on drug trafficking charges. Now the question is, who will get him first, Guyana or the U.S.?
Supporters of the PPP descended on the Guyana Elections Commission today, calling for the removal of its chairman and CEO.
The opposition People's Progressive Party today staged another picketing exercise at the Guyana Elections Commission's headquarters, calling for the resignation of Chairman Dr. Steve Search Bally and Chief Elections Officer Keith Lowenfield. General Secretary of the party, Clement Rohi.
Wants Search Bally to leave office. He's on leave, but he's still in office. We also want Lowenfield to leave office. His contract should not be renewed. We want a package of reforms at GCOM, and we will continue this picketing exercise until those reforms at GCOM are achieved.
Just recently, Dr. Search Bally signaled his intention to retire. When questioned about the procurement of several items prior to the 2015 elections, which was reportedly approved by the then PPP cabinet, he responded in the negative.
Mr. Lowenfield, we don't accept anything Mr. Lowenfield said. There's information and there's evidence out there that GCOM was the sole procurer of the equipment.
Takes the hassle out of online shopping, making it faster, easier, and cheaper. With 4 flights weekly from Miami, get your item within days of delivery at our Miami warehouse. Register at www.passpacks.com and start shopping right away, or order at our local office at 188 Waterloo Street. We even deliver your item straight to your door if you need. You pay for the actual weight of your item, so you save on your freight. PassPack, your cheaper alternative for online shopping. A division of Pass Cargo Guyana. Visit us today at 188 Waterloo Street, Georgetown, next to the former Astor Cinema, or contact us on telephone number 223-0738. You can also visit us on Facebook.
In 4 delectable flavors, the new Super Premium Royal Ripple ice cream is smooth, unbelievably rich, and far more affordable than you think. Royal Ripple Super Premium from Sterling Products Limited.
Extra energy, drink a #1. Multiply your energy to the drink one. Extra energy drink, extra energy drink.
Extra Energy has a better taste, less caffeine, less sugar, and is enriched with vitamins B6 and B12.
Extra energy drink me wanting. You give me the energy night and morning. Extra energy drink, extra energy drink.
Visit the wholesale distributor in the Stabrook Market or call 683-9500 to order yours today. Extra Energy Drink is also found in supermarkets and stores nationwide.
2 charged with murder and robbery on the east coast of Demerara.
2 East Coast Demerara men were today charged and remanded to prison for murder and robbery. The men, Godfrey Gale and Sherwin Clark, appeared before Magistrate Zemila Ali Seapol at the Sparandam Magistrates Court, where the charges were read to them. The men are accused of murdering David Ramkisoon during the course of a robbery. They were also charged with the robbery of Brandon Charles. While they were not required to plead to the murder charge, they pleaded not guilty to the robbery charge. Both men told the court that they were beaten by police. Gill was represented by attorney-at-law Dexter Todd, while Clark was unrepresented. The matter will be called again on November 1st. Meanwhile, a visibly angry Clark, after leaving the courtroom, caused a ruckus as he began spitting on media workers while physically abusing an officer.
That's a wrap for this edition of News in Depth. Do join us again tomorrow for another edition.